Living on a boat is completely different to living in a house with bricks. It's a lot harder on boats, there's a lot more to think about. You've always got to be kind of one step ahead. So yeah, it's totally different to living in a house, but then so are the costs. Morning. I moved on a boat after a change of circumstances at home, and I needed to find somewhere else to live. It was kind of in the middle of COVID times as well, so the timing wasn't very good. I certainly couldn't afford to rent anywhere in and around London. And it'd always been a bit of a dream of mine to live on a narrowboat. I needed accommodation for me and my kids, and I needed to kind of save as much, or not spend as much money as I could, basically. The average price of a boat, I think, is about £1,000 a foot. So the average length of a boat, or boats like this, narrow boats, are 58, 57 foot. So it's about kind of 50 to £60,000 is kind of what you'd spend for a half decent boat. Then once that's done, you pay an annual licence to the Canal and River Trust, and that enables you to live on the canal. You can do it in different ways. You can either have a mooring in a marina, or you can be a continuous cruiser, or you can have a mooring on the canal, but there aren't many of them. So continuous cruising, it means that you pay a licence for that for 1 year, and it means you're able to use the canal, but you're also allowed to use all the services, so bins and water points and things like that. So then the only other thing you pay for is whatever fuel you use on board, and I use a bit of coal, a bit of logs and some gas, and I've got solar panels for the electric. So it's for me, it works out quite cost effective. The community is really varied. There's lots of people that through circumstance have been forced to live on a boat because it's the only way of them being able to afford to live, but there's also people that have scaled back, and they might have rented out their house or something like that and now living on a boat, or they've sold up and they're using the money to live on a boat. If you like nature, I mean, look, we're living outside. You see it all. You see, you know, all the seasons as they are, which is lovely. And certainly for me with the kids, it's great. Certainly compared to like being in a flat where you wouldn't see anything. The money side of it, you can't dispute it. It is an affordable way to live if you want to live like that. But if it is something that you can do, then it is extremely affordable. My bills are next to nothing, like, you know, less than 200 quid a month. So the other pro is the fact that I'm free. I can wander. I can do what I want. I can change my surroundings, which you have to for the license, but also you end up wanting to. I'm a boater. I want to move. I want the boat to move and be in different locations and see different things and have different aspects and see the light moving in different ways and stuff. So I love that. If I had a one-bed flat above a chippy, I wouldn't be able to move it up and down and do anything with it. It would just be what it is. Whereas this is just, I feel like I can do anything.